Hi Taurus, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Aries. So what I was getting for you, I feel like you could be getting more creative here, right? Scratch my nose. I feel like you could be really focusing in on your crafts, right? On your crafts. I feel like you could be learning a lot more at this time. I feel like you could be studying. I feel like you could be really focusing on growing like your mental power here, right? Like I feel like you could be um, also working with your creativity. Scratching my nose there. Yeah, it could be involving music. You could be a singer here. You could be a musician. You could be a magician. Um, I feel like what you're doing at this time, I feel like it's keeping you very childlike, very playful, right? I feel like you have a lot of happy, uplifting energy here. I feel like you could be a painter as well. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's something involving music, lots of colors, lots of laughter here, right? Like I feel like you could be like enjoying children at this time. I feel like you could be, if you're not enjoying children, I feel like you could be enjoying yourself in like a childlike state here, right? I feel like the types of energy that you're surrounding yourself at this time, I feel like they're making you very happy, very laid back, right? Very relaxed, right? I feel like if people are making you uncomfortable or stressing you out at this time, like I feel like you're not really involving yourself with them. I feel like you're just kind of like only kind of like magnetized towards people that are like lovey for you, right? Like people that are like wanting to like love on you. I feel like you're wanting to love on people. I feel like you're wanting I feel like you're in a very like huggy, touchy, sweet, soft energy here, right? And then we have the judgment. Yeah, I feel like you're making a judgment call on the people that you're participating in these energies with, right? About who it is you're wanting to involve this energy with, right? Like I feel like you're getting very serious about what you're surrounding yourself with. Like I feel like if it's not something that you're enjoying or something that like is bringing happiness to you, like putting a smile on your face, I feel like you're kind of letting it go here. I feel like you're not having to involve yourself too much in it, right? And then we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like if it's not something that you enjoy, something that you see yourself keeping, staying involved with, I feel like you're letting it go. Like I feel like at this time you're only involved in like relationships and people that you can see yourself growing with, right? That are that are encouraging, right? Like I feel like you're finding like kids to play with. I feel like you're finding animals to play with. I feel like you're focused on your what's with my voice? I feel like you're focused in on like family. I feel like you're really focused in on family, right? And then we have the Ace of Wands. I feel like you could be starting new actions here involving loved ones, right? I feel like you could be growing closer. I feel like you're taking more of an active like stance as to like how you're being involved, what you're involving yourself in, right? I feel like you're more aware as to how you want to participate in the world here at this time. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like I feel like if it's not something that you can root yourself in, things that you can like ground yourself in, things that you can grow, something that's going to be long lasting, I feel like you could be leaving that behind, right? I feel like you're like planting seeds here, right? Of what it is you're wanting to bring to fruition. And then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're on your way to success. I feel like you're on your way to success. I feel like you're growing with the right steps here. I feel like you're being mindful. I feel like you've been careful. I feel like you've been prepared, and I feel like that's helping you get to where it is like that you're wanting to go, where you're supposed to be going here, right? What is this Ten of Cups? We have the Moon. Yeah, I feel like you have this like happiness that's just like exuding from you, right? Like I don't feel like you're sharing with the world like what it is that makes you happy, right? I feel like you just have surrounded yourself with a frequency here that is just complete upliftment. for you, right? We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like on the outside, I feel like you could be showing people that you're happy, right? I feel like on the inside here, I feel like you're dealing with this. I feel like you have a little bit of darkness that you're not really showing others, right? I feel like you could be mean to yourself a little bit here, but I don't think that you're sharing that with others, right? Like, once again, I feel like this is what you're showing to the world, but I feel like this is how you're really feeling on the inside here, right? Like, I feel like you're dealing with some darkness, some things that aren't as bright and cheery, right? I feel like you still have a smile on your face, but I feel like there's something that you're just kind of hiding here, right? What is this Judgment card? What is this Judgment card? I feel like a whistle's being kind of blown on this, right? Like, I feel like you're realizing, like, hey, like, how I'm feeling on the inside is not really like what I'm portraying on the outside here, and I don't think that that's cool, right? I feel like at this time, like, you're allowing what it is you've been holding back from the rest of the world, what it is like you've been like keeping to yourself. I feel like you're finally releasing that here, right? Like, I feel like you're finally letting free what it is you've been hiding from others here, right? Yeah, Queen of Wands. I feel like you start showing the rest of the world what it is you're really feeling here, right? Like, I feel like you have a lot of passion. I feel like you have a lot of energy and drive here. I feel like you're really good at manifesting, bringing things from the spirit world down into the physical world here, right? Like, I feel like you're very good at that. And I feel like it happens almost instantaneous. Like, look at this, like, it's like instantaneous combustion, right? Like, I feel like what you're calling to the world, like, it happens out of nowhere, right? And I feel like you're finally like allowing your magic to like freely flow here, right? Like, really I feel like you're really just igniting your fire and your passion. And then we have the Hierophant. Yeah, that's you. This is you here. I feel like I feel like you're finally getting a promotion here. I feel like once you stop holding yourself back, I feel like you're able to finally reach like new heights here. Yeah. I feel like things are going to start making sense for you out of nowhere. Like, I feel like you've been putting a lot of effort into like making something work, or getting something off the ground, or like trying to figure something out here, right? Like, you could be studying something really hard and like things just weren't really working out for you. And I feel like you could have been getting in your head at that time. Like, you could have been like getting real frustrated. And that could have been like messing with your happiness here a little bit, right? And I feel like a judgment's being called about that. Like, I feel like the universe is coming in and like, no, like, we can't keep working in this energy. If anything, it's just like stopping yourself from like freely flowing, right? So I feel like the universe is coming in and kind of like setting some things straight here. And I feel like out of nowhere, it's going to be like a eureka moment. Like, things are just going to start making sense. Magic's just going to start like pouring out of you, right? Like, I feel like you're even going to amaze yourself here, right? Like, look at all this fire, look at all this passion. I feel like you're even going to amaze yourself at like what your talents really are, like what you actually can accomplish here, right? Like what is setting your fire here, right? And I feel like it's starting you on a path, on a journey that's going to be really helpful for you down the road, right? We have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like what you're starting now is kind of in its infancy stage, right? Like, I feel like it's still kind of new, like is what you're like dealing with here, right? Like, but I feel like you're like staying with it. I feel like you're staying focused, right? Like, because I feel like you know and like see and feel like, hey, this is going to be something important down the road. Like, this is going to be something that I'm going to be valuing, right? Like, this is something that's going to be meaningful here, right? And I feel like you're trusting and believing that and going with the process here, right? And then we have the Sun. I feel like you're knowing and understanding it all, right? I feel like you're having faith, right? I feel like this energy that you're in is dispelling any of this chaos that others could be bringing in, right? I feel like as things are starting to like make sense for you and things are like really starting to like pick up the pace here for you, I feel that that's making others like try to come in and like tear down what it is like you have going on, right? I don't think that it's going to be short-lived. I feel like the energy that you're dealing with here is almost like dispelling it. Like, I feel like these people are fighting with fire here, but I feel like you have like the power of the sun, right? Like I feel like potatoes, tomatoes. Like it's similar, but it's not really like the sun outweighs fire any day, right? Like I feel like the distractions that are coming in are like irritants, like little flies. I feel like, you know, like in the grand scheme of things, like that's how small the irritation is in comparison to like the magic that you're working with, right? And I feel like these are frequencies. I feel like the irritations that are coming in, like I feel like you're gonna feel them, right? Over anything else, right? But I feel like if anything, that's just pulling you more into your meditative state, keeping you more focused in on what it is you're trying to do, right? There could be a King of Cups coming in like with this chaos here, but I feel like the sun is kind of illuminating that for you. Right? I feel like over time there could be a King of Cups here that tries to start some chaos, right? I feel like you could not be seeing that at this time, right? But I feel like there's going to be some illumination about that, right? With this Ace of Wands, we have the Empress and the Two of Swords. Yeah, this Empress, I feel like it's this Empress that's dealing with Taurus, that is you. I feel like it's this Empress here that's dealing with this King of Cups, right? I feel like she's not really seeing what's to come here or what's happening around her, right? But she is intuiting it, right? I feel like she's intuiting how to move in these situations here. So like, don't be fearful, don't be worried, right? Like, you're going to know how to move, right? I feel like you're going to know how to move. I feel like you're going to be given, foresight. I think, yeah, here's the moon. I feel like in it, see how the moon's kind of like wrapped itself up in her, right? I feel like you're going to be given foresight as to how to move, right? Like how to move in a room full of vultures here, right? I feel like you're being directed, right? Nine of Swords. I feel like this could, some of these actions could be causing a little bit of like nervousness, right? A little bit of worry here, but stay grounded. I feel like the answers are already have already been given to you here, right? Stay focused on the path that you've been given here, right? I feel like this path is leading you to Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers. I feel like this path is leading you to this lover here, right? I feel like it's like a partner that you've manifested, right? Don't allow the distractions to come in and like take you off your path, right? I feel like you're getting somewhere very specific, right? The path that you're on, I feel like you're walking it alone. We have the Hermit card here. But it's getting you to where you're wanting to be, so you can be with this partner, right? And then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's getting you on your way to your partner here, right? We have the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's just a growing process. It's just a part of the growing process. I feel like you already know that. We have the High Priestess. We have the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You already know that your path is protected. You already know like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You already know that that you're gonna get to where you're supposed to be going like safely. Everything's gonna be taken care of for you, right? And then we have the Magician. You already know like everything that you're manifesting is coming to fruition. If anything comes up and stops you or takes you off your path, like you're protected. Like it's just a part of the journey. It's a part of what you're going through. And without those things, you wouldn't have your magic. Like your magic is coming from like all the rest of the energy that the world is throwing at you, right? And it's about how you're using what they're throwing at you to cultivate for what you're trying to grow, right? Transmute the energy. Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy here. health checkup. At this time, I feel like you're trying to make healthier decisions, healthier choices for yourself here, right? I feel like you're making sure that hey, are you good? Are you okay? I feel like you're like almost, I feel like your check-ins with yourself are happening a lot more often, right? I feel like they're having to. I feel like there's some things that could be trying to like kind of take you in, take you down. But I feel like that's a part of the ascension process, right? Like, I feel like if you're feeling sick, I feel like, you know, that's just a part of like the spiritual growth process. Like, I don't think that you're too worried. Like, I don't think it's going to be anything like life threatening or anything, but like if your stomach's hurting, you know it's spiritual. I feel like you're checking in with yourself as to like, you know, the root of these problems. Like, why is my back hurting? You know, like I feel like you could be working with different herbs here, right? To help heal these issues as well. Different meditation styles. Thank you so much, guys, for liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.